Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Farming Simulator 2013 on the Newbie farm. So, a lot has gone on since last I've seen you. Let's start off with some of the equipment we got. Okay, so I'm going to turn this off. So, we picked up a trailer, and I've been using this trailer to drop off the wool to the spinnery here. Not a huge expense. I think it was like 7,000. We also picked up the water trailer you already saw. You've already seen, I should say. We picked up this conveyor belt. Maybe I'll show you how that works. It's pretty sweet. And we also picked up a new tractor. This is a Favorite 614 LSA. Turbomatics, I guess it's pronounced. It is a 165 horsepower tractor. So I mentioned a while back I needed a more powerful tractor in order to use this particular no-till seeder, so I went ahead and picked up a second tractor. I sold the Massey Ferguson that we had and replaced it with this one. So I picked that up. I also picked up a Bobcat as well, and the Bobcat I use that for wool, and I also use that for the conveyor belt. And I also picked up a Class Lexion 550. Now I've attempted to mod this particular combine so it does work with the multi-fruits on this map. Haven't tested it yet. Hopefully gonna test that in this episode. And I think that's about it, actually. Oh, gotta start the engine. I think I haven't done. I basically harvested a lot of canola off screen, just so I could get enough money to buy a couple things. For example, the combine harvester is probably the most expensive thing. I've increased the number of chickens I have to 139. Again, I didn't buy a single chicken. That was all done with the incubator, basically. And because of that, I actually ended up collecting a lot of eggs over time. So right now I have 1,660 eggs. I'm not sure if you can read that or not. Which is a lot of eggs. A lot of eggs. So, what we're going to try and do in this particular episode is I am going to try and use the combine harvester that I have, the Class Lexion 550. And I'm going to try and use it with the new fruits. Right now, I have one field is planted as green wheat, and I have another field planted as, or being planted as hemp. So hopefully, crossing our fingers, my attempt at modding that Class Lexion 550 was successful. The only reason I chose to use that particular model is because I thought the Class Lexion 770 was a little too big for this map. And the 550 is a nice kind of middle ground, so I felt that would probably be a better choice here. So I didn't do anything crazy with the planes or anything like that with modding. All I did was basically add the other fruits, so we'll see whether it works or not. I know the fruits in the game are the standard equipment in the game has been modded, so I can just go back and use that as well if need be. But I just don't like the standard equipment that they give you in the game. So, oh, I actually picked up one more thing. I picked up a mower for the front of the Fendt, basically. Just because it was easier to course play. What it really boiled down to. I'm not gonna lie to you here. And I think also I'm going to replace this tractor. So it has 37 hours, which isn't very much in tractor land, but I feel like we need a change in this farm. Also, this tractor is kind of dirty now. Now I suppose I could get the power washer, but that's okay because we're selling it. And the reason why, actually, I'm going to sell this trailer at the same time. I've decided to stop with the pigs on this particular map, on this version, I should say, of this map, because they just don't pan out in terms of profits. As I mentioned previously, they are great for liquid manure and manure production. However, in terms of how much you make from them, not worth it right now. I actually have been talking to the creator of the map, and he says that he has increased the value of pigs, so they're actually a bit more profitable. So that'll be good in next versions. Also, he said he's made quite a few upgrades to the map as well. He's been actually checking out the Let's Play a little bit and making some adjustments to the map he's been creating. So that's awesome, because there's a couple little things, hopefully, that he said he's fixed. So that's going to be really sweet. Going back to why I wanted to exchange this tractor. There's a couple reasons. Oh, where's the entrance? That's not it. Oh, yes, it is. There's a couple reasons why I want to get rid of this tractor. First of all, a lot of the equipment I've been using, i.e. the Abbey manure sprayer, liquid manure sprayer, which requires a 130 horsepower, which this tractor doesn't have. I checked, like I said, and this tractor runs at about 106 horsepower, I think it is. So technically, that liquid manure sprayer is a little too... this tractor is a little underpowered for that liquid manure sprayer, so I'm going to upgrade this tractor. So let's sell the Joskin trailer here. I still have 13 pigs, but honestly, it's not worth selling. Let's sell that. It's not worth making the trip for them. And then we're going to sell this. Just leave it running, it doesn't matter. Okay, now, a recent mod, or a mod was just released, I should say, that I am looking forward to trying out. It's by the same guys who did one of their set of tractors that I really like, and I want to go ahead and try it out. I thought about getting this, but I haven't got it yet. I actually tried it out, and it's a nice mod. It's 175 horsepower, so that could work theoretically. We have the money for that right now as well. Not Cat, not Klaus, not Connor, Crooks. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, I picked up this mod too. It's a swather apparently. Haven't tried it yet. Nope, nope, nope. So the mod I'm picking up is by not knee modding. It's by help me. Is it by knee mod? I don't think so. We'll find out in a second. Apparently I have to go through every single other make. It's ridiculous. Ugh. Here we are. International. So Massey Ferguson, or not Massey Ferguson, International Harvester. So IH. So old school stuff. So these guys are the Euro DZN guys. They've done some really nice stuff. And I like the look of these tractors. I haven't tried them out yet, I'm going to be honest, so this is going to be like a mini mod spotlight. So we are looking for a tractor that is around 130 horsepower, preferably a bit more. So this one, we don't need a front loader because we have the Bobcat. This one is right on the money, but we're going to look for something a bit more powerful because down the road we may upgrade into something else. That's the same apparently. Oh, so one's 4-wheel drive, one's 2-wheel drive. That's the difference there. International Harvester 1486, which is 148 horsepower. And International Harvester 1586. So we're going to go ahead and buy this because that gives us enough power to run. Let's give us enough power to run our liquid manure sprayer. And it's going to give us enough power to run our... oh my goodness, I'm losing my brain here. Also give enough power to use the sewing machine as well. So I'm not going to buy it yet because I just want to double check something. Not mods by tractors, not front loaders, not harvesters, not potatoes, tippers. So we're going to want eventually to upgrade our sewing machine as well, or our seeder. So this is the one we have right now. So it needs 125 to 190 horsepower. So the Fendt is kind of in the middle, so it's 165. Now eventually I'd like to upgrade to this. Ooh, that requires a lot more than I have. So 220 to 300 and 10 horsepower. So probably, I don't think we have anything that falls under that category. Do we? Yes. We do. Well, I do have a few, but I don't want to buy them yet. So this is the one we already have. I could get this, but that's a lot of money. But it's a really, really nice mod. It's from the mod contest, actually. Where is it? You can also get dealies too for this International Harvester pack, which is pretty cool. I could get one of these, which is expensive as well. Expensive. I could get this. This has 100. Oh, that's maybe not enough either. Thought it was. So I could get one of these and use it with the new seeder. These are things that are just beasts. They're huge. They're not very. They're well done, but I don't. They're just articulated. I don't particularly like articulated. That's not enough. That. Well, it could be a New Holland, I suppose. I don't like these very much either. I might have to save up some money, so I could go with here. So 220. It's kind of on the low end. So for now, let's get ourselves the International Harvester 1586, 161 horsepower, $45 a day for maintenance. So the International Harvester 1586 is the top of the line, boosting an impressive 160 horsepower. It's a workhorse without equal. Run your farm in luxury and comfort, in a tractor that will never let you down. Alright, let's buy this sucker. Alright, let's see what she looks like. Come over here. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Can I walk through this? No. Can I walk through the wheels? No. Comes with a front weight. Nice. Well, it's pretty solid. Can't rock through the wheels. 3-point hitch, drawbar. There's your PTO. Looks like it's got 2 variations of the PTOs. Let's have a look inside. Oops. Oh, it's not too bad. Pretty solid. Can I do anything? Oh, what's this? Left mouse, RPM display mode. Miles per. Oh, you can actually change that. Well, that's kind of cool. Is there anything else? Oh, you can open the doors. Nice. Can I open the back window? Looks like you can. It's a little breeze in. Sweet. Start her up. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, check that out. Can you see that right there? That's sweet. It's preheating right there. That's pretty cool. And I think that, yeah, the throttle actually moves. That's pretty cool. And I guess that's a parking brake, maybe. That's cool. Check that out. The actual let's move the pen down here. The actual key turns too. Check that out. So right there, it's vertical. Preheating. It actually changes to the heat. And then actually starts it all the way. That's cool. Nice. And that's the throttle. Too bad you couldn't use the throttle. I think that's the parking brake. Oh no, that must be the I guess you can't really do anything. Check that out. Nice. The exhaust cap flapping does actually. Let's take a look. Does that increase my speed? Nice. It stays up. That's cool. Now, should I put dualies on this? Yeah, what the heck. I think I have enough money for dualies. Let's take a look. And the reason why we're going to put dualies on is so we can reduce compaction, which is good. So let's buy that as well. Back that up. It actually comes on a trailer, which is pretty cool. If you ever wonder why I pan to the right sometimes and then it just stops, because I have 2 screens. So for whatever reason, the mouse just stops. There we go. So those are our dualies. We're going to drive this right back. Oh, that's nice. You can see the throttle moving there. Oh, that's cool. Check that out. You can see the RPMs down there. Also, that shows you our speed, or you can show the RPMs. Let's show our RPMs there. I'm going to drive this back. Nice looking tractor. How much horsepower was it? 160 horsepower. So about the same as our Fendt, although I like this. This looks a lot nicer. Really nice. Comes with a little trailer with some dualies on it, so you can go and take them in, take them off, I guess. I don't know how the dualies work. As I said, first time using it, so we're gonna find out. Is that dynamic exhaust as well? Hey, it looks like it. Nice. Check that out. So we're just idling at the moment, and as we increase our RPMs, the exhaust gets blacker as well. That's cool. I love that dynamic exhaust type. One of the day cab, I think one of the Peterbilt day cabs from FSUK mod website, they have one that's like that too. So because this guy is going to be running on the fields quite a bit, that's why I opted for the dualies. So he's going to be primarily doing stuff like seeding and spreading fertilizer. So because we're putting the dualies on, it's going to reduce the compaction on our field, which is going to be really nice. Alright, now let's take a look how No, I don't want to attach. I don't know how these work, so let's drive the tractor around to the back. Oh, yeah, so assembled dual wheels. Looks like it's cool, and you gotta keep the trailer intact as well. And I guess you can just take them off the same way. Yeah, cool. And then you have a nice little trailer to do whatever you want with. And I wonder if you can walk through the dualies now. Yeah, figures. Minor issue. And it comes with a front. I wonder if I can do anything with the front weight. Oh, you can actually add weight too. Or remove weight. Nice. So let's keep that nice and weighed down there because we don't want the front end wobbling all over the place. Moves nicely. So let's store this trailer just over here. And set her back at the corner. You can see my not so amazing backing up skills here. Whoop. That's cool. You can actually see the straps on there too. Which is kind of neat. Just gonna close that. We don't need that open anymore. Whoa, we're almost there. That's close enough. Whoa, did that actually... Oh, just check that again. Ha! That's cool, that lever actually moves. With the 3-point hitch, that's cool. So yeah, that actually lever will move... Oh, sorry. That lever will actually move your 3-point hitch up and down. That's pretty cool. So it looks like a nice mod so far. Alright, what do I need to do at the moment? So, I've already planted my fields and I've already fertilized. So I'm going to go ahead and just hook them up to the fertilizer. So, gotta go out, hook up the PTO. Doesn't quite fit. That's a shame. But, as you can see, our hose fits nicely there for the oil. One of them does at least. So we're just going to turn this off for now. And our Fendt is done. So this is the Fendt I picked up. Let's do a little walk around with this. So it has a 3-point hitch in the back, of course, and it's got a hitch in the front too. So you can. That's where I use the mower. Not too bad looking. Nothing crazy. Basic. Inside, pretty basic. Wheels turn, pedals don't move though. But we needed a more powerful tractor if we're trying to be a little realistic. when we're using this no-till seeder here. So I don't think there's any other seed. Oh, I didn't want to do hemp. Oof, that was close. So let's do oats. So I'm trying to. I just sowed a few different variations. So I'll show you what we got. So we have hemp, oats, well, green wheat. Sorry, same color of oats apparently. Green wheat, and in this one we're doing the oats up here. So the idea is I'm going to try and test out the. I'm going to test out our modded harvester, or I guess the harvester I modded. So our chickens are still doing well. Our incubator has been very good to us. We think we started off with 10 chickens, and now we have 139, and that's all because you have to. The duration between harvests is quite a bit if you only do one particular type of fruit. That's what I've been doing with the canola off screen a little bit. I played quite a bit off screen. It was boring, so I didn't want to record it all. So that's why it was like that. And so I have a few courses recorded through Courseplay. And the one thing this is something I noticed when I was filling up my liquid manure from liquid manure from the cows. It seems a little tight back in the corner here. If I had a bigger trailer, it would be a little tight getting around that corner. I'd like to see a bit more space around here, just for maneuverability of some of those bigger trailers. Like I'm using the Abbey, and it's kind of small, so it'd be nice to have maybe a bit bigger, or have the have this turned around so the actual where you pick up your liquid manure is on this side instead of like stuffed away in the corner. Just a thought. That's something I ran into when I tried to do a course play with that around the back corner. And the first time I did it, I screwed up, so didn't work out so well. Still only have 10 cows, although they've been producing milk for us, so that's been nice. Sheep, still only have 30 sheep. So you know what I'm going to do right now? Let's buy some more sheep because they have been profitable for us. Apparently there's a lot of things on sale today. Let's buy some more sheep. Let's buy, let's say 50, not up to 50 sheep. Or 51 apparently. You can actually get a breeder for the sheep as well, but I haven't gone that far. Cows, you can do the same thing with the cows too, but I haven't done that either. Mainly because cows take a lot more material to keep them going and producing milk, and I haven't done silage once in this game, so maybe I should do that actually this time. But I really don't produce a whole lot of grass, and the grass I do produce has all gone to our sheep, basically. So he's on his way. You know what we should do? We should take a little jaunt with this actually, and go drop off the eggs with our dualies on. So it's funny because this tractor actually looks. Does it have blinkers? No, it's weird. Oh, it doesn't have blinkers. I wonder why. Or indicators. It's 5 do anything. 6, 7, 8. No. I would have thought it would have blinkers. Or indicators, I should say. Oh well. Anyways, let's go on our Sunday drive. I don't think today's Sunday, mind you. Let's check the weather. So today is Tuesday. Tuesday, 23 degrees and sunny. Perfect. 23 degrees Celsius. If you're not I have no idea what that is in Fahrenheit. I deal with Celsius. So this mod does seem to take up a bit of the road. Obviously I have dualies on, so that's probably part of the reason why. I don't know what the top speed is. Doing 20, let's just do second cruise control. That's not too bad actually. 13, I can increase it with the SL limiter. Oh, I guess it's page up. Yeah, it's page up. That's not too bad. Wonder what the top speed of this thing is. 20, looks like it's 20 miles an hour. I'm not sure what that is in kilometers an hour. All I know is 0 to 60, and that's 100 kilometers an hour. Past that, I don't remember a whole lot of miles an hour, kilometers per hour conversions. So, anyways, we're over here at the gas station. I'm going to turn left here. Head down here. Is there 3? Yeah, there's a 3rd level too. And there's 4 apparently. Cruise control level 4. So far, really like this. It is a, wow, beautiful, you can call it, a beautiful mod. Looks really nice, really sharp, lots of little things involved. I know the guys at NI Modding, I think, did, let's just double check here. The guys over at NI Modding did, these ones are ARM Team, which are pretty slick. Another one I picked up but haven't used yet. Not high enough horsepower, that's why. These guys, NI Modding did these, the Ford pack here, and they're really slick. And this is done by EuroDZN, and they've done quite a few other things. And so far, I really like what they've done. So far, definitely like this mod. It's nice because the Ford pack stopped at 100 horsepower, and this one goes above the 100 horsepower. So, like, this one gives us the opportunity to go a little bit higher. So we have 105 horsepower, and you can put dualies on that. It looks like 130. So it goes over the 100 mark, which is nice because there wasn't. I didn't have any mods that kind of were like in the 100 to 150 range. I had ones that are 150 above, but this one's like 170, for example. This one's 210, but I didn't have. This is 300. Oh, like 395 apparently. That one's got the 3-point hitch in the front, and this one's 395 with the weight in the front. Anyways, small things. Yeah, so I didn't have any ones that were kind of like in the 100 to 150 range. I had ones that are over. I don't know why I had that playing in there still. I thought I deleted it. Oh well. Standard, these are more realistic ones. And then I have the New Holland, which is 196, 200. This one's a really nice mod. 84 horsepower. This Schulter, I guess this is 150 again. And I picked up a Zeter, but I haven't tried it out. 60 horsepower. So this is a really nice addition. I'm not gonna lie to you, because it provides us with that middle range that we didn't have before. I'm just gonna turn this off. I'm just gonna close this window so no one jumps into our tractor for 2 seconds. No, it's basically because it was just bothering me. Alright, so we're at 27,000, and we currently are carrying 1,664 eggs. Let's see how much we get. Boom. 27 to 52, so that's almost 25 grand for eggs apparently. So chickens do pay off. The only problem is you got to collect the eggs regularly, which can be a problem, but that's why I had the chicken coop. So what I've been doing is I've been leaving a vehicle there, and I have been just tapping to that vehicle and picking up the eggs whenever I could, basically. And because there are long times in between the harvests, it's pretty easy to do. The one thing I'm just going to point out about this particular mod is that it works really well going over curbs and whatnot. I know some mods will react really strangely when you go over a curb. It'll bounce all over the place, but this one definitely hits it. Does a nice little job. Like, just pops up, pops down. So the guys over at EuroDZN have done a really nice job on this. Really liking this mod so far. I like the way these tractors from, I think this was from the 80s, isn't it? I didn't even look. I really like the way these ones look. So these ones are from 1995, 97, sorry. These ones are from, where is it, no, it doesn't say. I thought it did. I think, yeah, late 60s, 70s models. So I definitely like the ones that are, this is 71, 71. So I definitely like pre-2000, I guess, like 1980, 1970s models of tractors. They look really slick. Well, just I guess I'm more of a boxy fan when it comes down to it. The New Hollands, they're nice, not too bad looking, kind of fierce looking actually if you see them up close and personal, which is kind of strange, but just the way it is. And the new John Deeres are always nice. I like green, so I'm wearing green, so I can't say much about that. Is this the way I have to go? Yes. So I like green, the color itself, so that's probably part of the reason why I like John Deere. And I guess I'm a little biased because my in-laws, they also drive green. That's probably part of it as well. I've driven a few John Deere tractors. Pretty simple to drive. I'm assuming most tractors are for the most part. Well, their tractors are older models, like 60s, 70s models, so that's probably part of the reasons why as well. They don't have any high-tech stuff because they have a small farm. But like this, for example, is a bit more high-tech. Not really. So that would engage your PTO basically. Low gear, high gear, I guess. I can't tell what that would be. Not sure. I think that's the parking brake on the left over there. On the right, it's a throttle, brakes, clutch, PTO, race. Yeah, it's a little bit hard to tell from there, but it's not terrible to figure out. If you played a video game, you can probably figure it out. I'll be honest. Anyways, let's get back over here and hook this up. Let's just double check actually. So he's not quite done yet. He's still planting. So this is our 165 horsepower. So it's about the same horsepower as our International Harvester IH. But I like the way this one looks a lot better. It's a really sharp mod, not gonna lie to you. With the PTO, it's gonna back her in a little further there, and then turn her off for the time being. So this is our grass field. We've been harvesting this constantly for our sheep, and then the excess has gone to the cows because we only have 10 cows. The reason why I bought the 10 cows is just for the milk. It gives us around, I think it gives us about $2,000 to $3,000 every time the milk truck comes around, which is nice. So this field right here is currently in green wheat. Green wheat does not produce straw, I found out. And this one over here does. This one over here is hemp, I think it is. Hemp has a high yield. Green wheat has a high yield. And oats also has a high yield as well. So I guess we will be doing a lot of back and forth stuff. And I don't know if there's anything. I think we might. Maybe it's time to upgrade our tipper as well. So, because I changed all the standard tippers in the game, they all support all these fruits, which is nice. So let's see what kind of tippers we have. So this is a Gilbert Pro. So this one also transports, I think it transports manure as well, and it transports all the other fruits on this map. So there's that one. I don't want a high loading, like a high trailer like one of these big body ones. This is, I can afford it, but I don't have anything that'll pull it. And I think that's probably a little too big for this map, just based on the area. So let's go with a Kroger AgriLiner, or this. Kroger, this is 29,000, 17. Let's go with this one. Let's go with the dual wheels. So let's take another ride with our IH. Alright, let's do this. So we're going to take our current tipper to the shop, and we're going to drop off that, sell it for as much as we can, and get a new tipper. So the new tipper will be nice because then we'll have to make less trips when we are selling stuff. So this trailer right here only holds 5,700, I think it is. Let's just take a little look back here. Almost, there we go. Huh, that's cool. Let's just check actually. I don't know, I don't think it tells me how much horsepower I need to have for that type of tipper. But let's just see. So the one we were looking at was the Kroger AgroLiner. So this one right here. No, it doesn't say. Interesting. So, I don't know if it actually can handle it in real life. It should be able to. Well, because it's not a more realistic one. Oh, can I actually lower that down? I wonder. I'll just look how high that is. Wonder why I attached up there and not down there. Can I? No, I can't do anything with the back here. But it attaches, so that's good. I also picked up the Bank of Hagenstat. I've been meaning to do that for a while, but I just haven't done it yet. So finally decided it was time. So I think, yeah, that Kroger AgroLiner looks like a nice trailer. 29,000 is a nice number, and I don't think I've ever used it, to be honest with you. I tend to stick to a lot of modded stuff, but because there's all multi-fruits in this, I don't think I have any multi-fruited modded tippers. I think this one would actually do it, but I don't have anything that would use that. That one definitely doesn't. Oh, this is a really nice overloader. This wouldn't, but I don't like that cat. These might. Manure, potato silage, no, they just do regular stuff. Galucho ones, no. The AgroLiner might. No. This might actually. Cranberry, oat, soybean, sunflower, hemp, sorghum, feeding beet, forage, silage, chaff. Let's get this. It's a bit cheaper, and I know it works with mixed rations as well, which is nice. Particularly when you are feeding your cows. Hey, look at the balloons. It's on sale. So, we're going to get the Gilbert Pro. Gotta get to the right entrance here. Oh, there we go. I'm going to just do this because I'm not going to try and back this sucker up. Huh, that's cool. The pickup hitch actually just drops. Well, actually, it came up after that. Alright, let's pick up the Gilbert. Let me just double check to make sure first. Oats, yes. Soybeans, we don't have soybeans on this map. Sunflowers, yes. Hemp, yes. Sorghum, yes. Feeding beet, yes. Forage, yes. Manure, wheat, barley, rape, maize. Oh, it also, okay, windrow. So cranberry, oat, hemp, wheat. It doesn't have rye, which is bad for us. And it doesn't have green wheat either. So let's buy the one we were looking at anyways. Because is anything on sale that's worth? No. So let's get the tipper we were looking at. So where is it here? Not that one. It was this one. So if all is well, that should work with all our multi-fruits on this map as well. And the thing I like about some of these trailers, thing I like about some of these trailers is that I think you can tarp it. I think it tarps itself actually. No, it doesn't do anything. This is a pretty big trailer. Didn't realize how tall it was. Alright, let's head back, do a little in-cab view here. You can see our RPMs and the little digital screen there. Check that out right there. It's pretty cool. Our pedals don't move, but our throttle does, so that's kind of cool actually. Some of the other mods you can actually get ones that have the pedals that move as well. This one has some of the levers which move, which is pretty sweet actually, so I'll take that in compensation. Alright. I've discovered actually that wool sells pretty well actually. So like I usually take I guess it's 3 pallets of wool, not full usually because I try not to let them stick at 100%. But yeah, what I do is I've been taking them there and I get like quite a bit of money actually. Looks like I think it's like 10,000 I think it is, so definitely worth picking up the extra sheep. Cows, considering how much effort you need, it becomes a little bit of a problem, and I don't have enough fields to support them if I don't make them. I'd have to probably have to make another field as grass so I can support enough silage for some more. Alright, let's stick this trailer. It's a lot of trees. Let's just leave this guy here for the time being because we're going to need him in a bit. I guess this oil lines don't need to go in there anywhere. Did I pick up anything else? Is he done seeding? Yes, he's done seeding. Sweet. I'm going to put him in a group because I keep forgetting to do that. Alright, so we've seeded everything and we have fertilized everything, so all we need to do now is speed up times. Let's go ahead and do that now. And I'm just going to drop this off in the corner over here. Can you imagine trying to back this up with this view? Be a little difficult, I imagine. There we go. Lower it down. I guess you could do it like this, but you'd probably break the tines on it, I imagine. Turn this off. And let's go get the bobcat. Pick up the eggs first over here, because we're always collecting eggs. How much longer do they have? 8 hours. So let's pick up the bobcat. Oh my goodness. And then we are going to go over here and get ready to move the wool because it will probably add up quickly, I imagine. Kind of disappointed in this mod by the fact that the pedals don't move. That would have been kind of cool if it was, that would have been a nice little addition, but I can't imagine how much work that would have been. Would have been cool if it actually showed the pedals and everything, but still a super solid mod. Oh, they do work. Never mind. My bad. Never noticed that before. Yeah, so in a bobcat you actually move the you move your loader with your feet, and then you actually move forward and backwards with these 2 levers on the side. It's like it moves like a tank, so it has, you move them both forward, it moves forward. You move them both back, it moves back. One front, one back, that kind of thing. Alright, I'm gonna turn off the fan in case you guys are getting some of that feedback, which would not be fun. Alright, so at 40%, so we're just gonna keep this here for the time being. Just prepare it. Whoops. Turn that off. And let's check on our fields. Oops, I guess I need to be here anyways. So everything's still growing. And I believe rye has a very... did I do rye? No. Oats has a relatively quick... Well, there's an easy way to figure it out. Oats isn't worth very much, so it'll be quick. Hemp will be slower. And then the other thing I planted was green wheat. Green wheat will be slow as well. Slower. One thing I have noticed though, it feels like when I sell some of the fruits on this map, it's like they're not getting the full value. I don't know why that is. Like, I'll dump a whole trailer full of hemp, and I won't get very much money, but I'll dump a whole trailer worth of wheat, and I'll get a lot more money, it seems like, which is kind of strange. So, don't know why that is. So, this is the game I've been playing a little bit. This is the waiting game. Apparently did a bad job there. Yeah, on this map, because the way it works is like the more expensive the fruit is, the longer the growth time, which makes sense, right? So, but because of that, I was planting canola and then off screen a lot, and then just waiting for it to grow, and that took a while. So, yeah, that was the unfortunate part. What I could do actually. Where is it? I'm gonna put you in the group too, so I don't have to tap around so often. I think, not sure, these trailers might hold manure. I don't know. I think the guy may have modded it so they do. I don't know. Don't remember actually. I want to say he did, but I have no idea. I could probably go in and check, but that's a lot more work than I want to do. And then I'd probably pause the video, blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff. So let's do a little test. Let's put this trailer over here beside the manure. And then what I'll do is, I'm just gonna move this right now because I'm right here. And so this is what I've been doing. I've been collecting the wool with my bobcat. Also, you can't see very much if you're actually driving like this. I guess you have to raise it up. Not a very good with wool it would make a difference, but in real life you probably wouldn't want to do that, depending on how heavy it was, I suppose. The heavier it is, the more likely it is to tip your bobcat. I know people who have flipped a bobcat before. Not that much fun. I can't say I've done it personally, but ooh. This is one of the problems when this trailer's at an angle like this. They don't always want to come off. But once they're on, they're on. So that's nice. Alright. This time. Not quite. He's just like hanging on now. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Whew. So what I've been doing is, if it happened to come off like that, it doesn't normally come off like that. Usually it's a bit better. But you can just nudge it a little bit with your bobcat. Apparently I can't right now. Yeah. Don't want to get stuck in here. Alright. Here we go. Apparently I can't drive this right now. Alright. So, I'm going to show you how the conveyor belt works. I picked this mod up from Mod Hoster, I think it was. And the reason why I love this mod is because some maps, like this one for example, doesn't have a conveyor belt for things like straw or grass, or manure. So what you can do is, actually I'll show you with the straw because I know it'll work with the straw. So what you do is, I usually put it on the bobcat because the bobcat's nice and small and it's easy to maneuver. And so what you do is you grab your bobcat, you stick the end in the straw in this case. So as you can see, it's loaded up with straw. And then you can get underneath it with something that will pick it up. So for example, this forge wagon will pick up wheat, so I can actually get underneath there. So without having to do front loader stuff. So like I mentioned in previous episodes, I'm not a big front loader person, so I use this method instead, and it's actually a lot nicer. See, you get underneath it and it just fills it up. It's not always this pretty, but with this the way that pile worked out, it's working really nicely. But sometimes what happens is you have to move your bobcat around a little bit in order for it to work properly, but in this case it's working nicely. Alright, gonna drop this off over at the cows because I've been neglecting them with their wheat here. There we go. Perfect. It also allows to create some more manure, which I'm not using at all. I'm just going to leave that straw in there for now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the rest of this on here. So the way you get rid of the rest, so I have this, so you just turn it upside down like that and it just drops. Sometimes it will just waste it. I think in this case it is just doing that. I have to be careful because apparently I'm hitting the roof. So it's only 380, so I'm just going to do this and waste the rest of it. But that's how the conveyor belt works. Really nice mod. It's a little, took me a while to figure it out because I couldn't move my front loader to the right place basically. But with the Bobcat, it works really nice. There's actually a trailer thing that comes with it. I used it once, I didn't like it. So, see that? Just picked up the manure. So I'm going to try and maneuver this trailer. Let's see if the guy modded it for manure. I don't think he did. But what you can do is you can use a manure spreader. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. So you can use a manure spreader and just back it up underneath that and it'll actually pick up the manure. Yep, these trailers don't carry manure apparently, so, which is fine. They're not meant to. So, do I have anything I can sell right now? What do I have? Manure, slurry, canola. Oh, I got 65 canola. Let's go sell some canola. Let's go to the mill. Does the mill price still nice? I wish I had sunflower right now. But I don't. Well, what do I do that for? Canola. So pig start, hemp starts. Oh, hemp, that's good. That starts in an hour, so it's not good for us. So canola is currently 505. So that's not terrible. Not amazing either. Actually, you know what we can do? We can try it with oats. I think I have some oats laying around. Canola, millet. Check our fields. Nope, they're not grown yet. Let's try the millet because I have some millet left over and I don't know where that is. I think it's up over here. Yeah, there it is. Alright. Time for the test. There you go. They do work, although I don't have very much millet, so that's a little bit of a pain, but whatever. I don't even know where to sell millet. I have to check now. Freight yard. Mill. Let's go to the mill. I don't feel like going to the freight yard. It's way far away. So here we have 3,500 millet, and I'm not sure what you actually use this for in real life, to be honest. So I'm going to go to the mill, drop it off. So 3,500, and right now I have 25,000. So let's see how much money I actually get from this. Because like I said before, it feels like I should be getting more for these, but I'm not, for whatever reason. And I probably should slow down time because I'm not getting any more eggs. But we'll just save it for now. But I guess that tray looks okay. I don't know how you put the... I thought it was just V to put the... I thought it was just V to put the tarp on, but I guess not. I don't know how to do it. Oh well. Not the end of my day. Go over here, take the road, trying to avoid the hedges for once instead of driving through them. I must admit, definitely like that about this map. I could imagine playing this map if all the hedges were collidable, or if you could collide with all of them. That would be pretty annoying. So glad the map creator decided on that. Not a big fan of those maps that do. Oh, does this have withering wheels? No, it doesn't look like it does. That's good then. Alright, let's drop off this millet. Does the gauges work? No. Oh, well, not the low ones at least. Alright, so let's go over here. Drop this millet. So, 3,500. And we're at 25,000. Let's see what happens. 25. Yeah, so I didn't even get 1,000 for that. So it seemed like, in this case, millet's not worth very much. At the mill, 136 a ton. But I feel like I should be getting more still. I didn't even get 1,000 for 3,500. So that's a wall. So that's just my personal feeling. I don't know if it's properly properly calculating how much you're supposed to get or not. But just notice that. Alright, let's head back. Fields still growing. Luckily for us, we have our dualies on, so we're nice and stable, and we're not dry. We're not compacting the ground too much, which is good. So it seems the trailers are working as they are supposed to, which is good. Because that would have been a pain. I didn't look inside. I should have looked inside to see what the actual plane looked like, whether it was a wheat or a chaff or something, but that's fine as long as they work. I don't care. I'm not that picky. And we really need to pick up those eggs because we're not getting any more eggs because we're at the max. And as you saw, you do make quite a bit from the eggs if you sell a large chunk of them. I don't know if you... I don't know. You'd have, like, I had 1,600 eggs there and I got quite a bit of money, so... which is pretty sweet, I guess. So if you had more chickens, you'd probably make quite a bit of money. I don't know if you could have multiple coops or not. That's kind of interesting. I might have to try that out one time. I'm pretty sure you could have multiple incubators, but multiple coops would be kind of cool too. So then you could collect more than just 57. So I'm going to drop this. Stop this. Oh, the gauges do work. Check that out. So warming up and then bing. That's cool. Does the gas gauge actually work? It says full. What if it actually goes down based on fuel? That'd be kind of cool. Anyways, let's turn it off for now. Let's pick up the eggs that have been lacking, and then we can give our sheep some water because we have not given them water, and they're running low, I should say, actually. So like I said, I usually leave the bobcat over here so I can just pick up the eggs easily, but this time I showed you how to use the conveyor belt, so that's why we're not there. Or that's why it is not here. Oh, incubator's done. Let's put some more eggs in there, which is good. We're at 147 chickens. Pick these up. Good. Let's go back to the international harvester. Drop the trailer there for the time being. Crops aren't ready yet, so it looks like the oats are close to being done, or closest, I should say. I wonder what happens if I press this button. Oh, I actually be close to the trailer. I wonder if they would just automatically go back to the trailer. The dual wheel, sorry. Didn't actually say that out loud. Let's go feed our Let's do sheep first, I guess, because they're the ones who need it. It's gonna go feed them some water because they need some. And this tanker is almost full. So let's just line this up. Check this out. Let me just get in the cab, look back. So check it. Watch for the arm. How cool is that? All right, I'm gonna actually push these. I'm gonna use my tractor just to push this wool out of the way. Not very realistic, but I'm here anyways, and I don't want to lose out on potential wool production. So let's go give our cows and our chickens some water. Might as well top them off while I have this attached. So my cows are at 55% productivity because they don't have silage or mixed rations yet. So as I mentioned earlier on, I really don't have very much grass, so I probably can't produce enough to do silage easily, I guess. Alright, same deal, check it out. Nice. Top them off. I don't have any wheat, or else I'd feed my chickens some more wheat. But for now, I'll have to deal with how much they have. Alright, let's go over here. Give my cows some more water. Perfect. There, they're all topped off. Not gonna give my sheep, or not gonna give my pigs water, else they'll start producing more pigs, and I don't want more pigs. Definitely, I think chickens, sheep, and cows all can be profitable. Cows obviously take the most effort, but I suppose they are the most profitable as well. Sheep, well, I guess chickens are the easiest to get started technically, but I highly suggest getting a chicken coop, so you don't have to go crazy and find all the eggs. I hate doing that. Apparently my backing up skills are lacking right now. Just gonna slow down my backing up speed here. There we go, that's a bit better. Perfect. And the chickens already have 40 eggs there again. So like I said, because I've been waiting for crops to be harvested, there's a lot of this. So because of that, I collected a lot of eggs. So 1,600 eggs took me a little while, obviously, but they tend to add up pretty quickly. Now, the question is, what happens if my harvester does not work as predicted? Then, my friends, I will have to probably buy one of the in-game ones. Unfortunately for me, or maybe I have to go out and find a mod that will work with multi-fruit. We should also probably get rid of the excess canola in this and prepare it for harvesting. Alright. I'm just gonna, yeah, I guess I'll leave this here and drive it in here. Stick out my auger and do a drive-by with my International. Alright. Nothing ready yet still. Let's go pick up the excess canola. Actually, what I can do is do a run to the mill with my canola now too. Oh yeah. With this particular class, you have to actually engage the auger, which is fine, just as long as you don't forget, basically. Turn this off. Now that's ready to go. let's go pick up the rest of the canola and then go sell some canola. And I think what I'll do is I'll pay off some of my loan because I haven't really done a whole lot of that yet. So what I'll do, I'll pick up the excess canola, pay off some of the loan, because I don't know how the Bank of Haggenstadt works, and I've read some things that say people have had some trouble with it. So 8,000 canola, not terrible, I guess. All right. I guess the mill again is where this is going. Yeah. I could wait on that. I don't care that much for now. Go back to the mill, do another run there, and hopefully by that time those fields will be ready. Yeah, I kind of figured out how this a nice little trip to the mill works. Actually, I asked what these were for, and apparently they're just for loading trailers. But because I use the conveyor belt, they're not helpful for me specifically. But other people might enjoy doing the trailer thing with a front loader, not I. Just the way it is. Alright, let's do another trip. Eggs are catching up real quickly again. So this is what a lot of it was. Going to pick up the eggs, waiting for stuff to grow, pick up eggs, waiting for stuff to grow, which I don't mind. The idea, I guess, would be to stagger different crops. I didn't when I was playing off screen, so I did a lot of waiting between. But now that I have a couple things, I probably will start staggering a bit more. Because it'll be nice to have a little bit of harvesting, and then waiting, harvesting, back and forth. Now I could, I'm not sure what else to do at the moment after I do, well, like I said, I'll pay off some of the loan first, and then we'll see how much we have left. Because I think right now we have, yeah, 180,000, so probably not going to have enough money to pay off the loan completely. Although it'd be nice. It would be nice. Try to make it a habit of paying off the loans, because I like to try and have enough profit as possible, and on hard your loans definitely accrue a little bit more interest. Not a crazy amount, but a little bit more. Alright. Sell this canola. 50,000. It's not too bad. Alright, let's repay. Let's keep ourselves at 7,000. There we go. And our chickens are, they have, I'm gonna just set course play on here so I can go pick up those the eggs so I can get some more, basically. Alright, set this like this, and then I'm gonna turn left or right. Yeah, see, how come you can get it going? Okay. Let's go pick up the eggs, because 57 eggs apparently is the maximum. I wonder if I could go in and change that so it went up to like 1,000 or something. That'd be kind of nice. I'm sure you can somewhere. It must be in the game i3D. One of the game files, I imagine. And then change the maximum number of eggs. Maybe it's just the coop itself, actually. It's probably the coop. Do a little jaunt over here. Check the crops. Nope. Our grass is ready, but we're going to wait on the grass for the time being. And pick up the eggs. Here we go. Perfect. And I'm going to unload the rest of this straw. Perfect. Go to my bobcat. Yeah, so that's just wasting all that. That's just fine. It's manure. They produce a lot of it, so. Gonna put my conveyor belt back. Put it in the shop over here, or in the shed. Just like so. And the cool thing about this conveyor belt, actually, let me just point this out, is that you can use this for straw, for grass. You can use it for mixed feed, I think, as well. I don't think I tried that, mind you. But I'm pretty sure you can use it for mixed feed. You can use it for silage, so if you don't want to use a front loader for silage, you can use that instead, which is really nice. Because silage can be a pain in the butt if you have a lot of silage that you want to sell. And that case is going to get stuck there. I'm just going to stop him. Stop. There we go. You can stay there for the time being. Go back to the Bobcat. So, the nice thing with the Bobcat, it's nice and small, so you can just leave it wherever you need to. You don't need to park it anywhere specifically. It does help, I suppose. Keep it clean. I've been trying to keep most things parked away, but I haven't been doing a very good job. Actually, we could do sugar beets, I suppose, but sugar beets would be for the pigs, which was the original intention, but now I really don't need to do sugar beets. Let's go pick up the eggs while we're here. There we go. Perfect. And he can... let's move him closer where he's supposed to be. And apparently these work with courseplay as well, which is good. I like using courseplay, so... Just for some simple things, sometimes it's nice. So like I just did there, where I had to go pick up the eggs, or else I just would be wasting eggs, basically. Allowed me to do that. Set this guy to return home, basically. Which is a nice little bonus. Looks like the oats is going to be the first one to be ready. So I'm going to set up courseplay for that field, which is field 11. Just set them up. And then going to move our combine over there. Hopefully, crossing our fingers, it'll work. If it doesn't, I'll probably stop the episode and deal with it off screen. Not gonna lie to you. Just gonna sip of water. If you've been watching Stocko Glaws, I think is how you say the name. He has been doing he just started a Let's Play series with the new Titanium release, which was released yesterday, the 10th. So yesterday, I guess it was. 2 days ago. So you can pick that up. I've looked it on Steam. On Steam, it's $19.99. I thought it was going to be more expensive. I think if you buy it from from Giant itself, it is only, I think it's like $17. But you do get a couple new combines. You get a Case Axiom Flow, some bigger combines basically. I think I have a 13-meter header on it, so I think that's 35 feet, which is nice. I have the class TT 770 TT, so like I said, having the Bobcat there is helpful. Just go pick up eggs whenever you think about it. Class 770 TT only does 12 meters, I think, so with the new case you get an extra meter. Standard fruit only, of course, because Giant has not gone that route yet. So, c'est la vie, I suppose. Which means that's the life, basically, in French, if you don't speak French. Although I'm sure you've heard that expression before. So, yeah, we're just waiting. It's almost ready. Should be ready soon. And that trailer should work, based on what I've seen with the millet, at least. Almost. Let's take a look what else we can upgrade. So what else do we have that we might need to upgrade, which might be nice? So we have this, and to upgrade our seeder, we're gonna have to go to a much bigger I think it's the next one up is 8 meters, I think it is, and that's like 80,000. You need over 200 horsepower. That means I would need a new tractor. So I also have this. I think I talked about this before. It's nice for feeding. Let's go take a look at what tractors we have, what we can get that are around the 200. This is 175. Not enough. That's too expensive. That's not enough either. That is enough, but that's not a very nice looking mod. I don't like it, at least. This one could be enough, maybe. So yeah. One of these ones, I guess. That one, I don't know if that's enough. Let's just double check once again. So for the 8-meter one, I think it needs, oops, there it is, 220. So I could use the 220. That's not enough. No, none of those are. This has enough, but it's expensive. Same with that one. Same with that one. That doesn't. This one almost. It'd be a little shy on that one. These do, but they're expensive. So this actually has enough horsepower to run that seeder. And it's cheap, but it's a beast. I would only use it for seating, basically. I wouldn't use it for anything else. Because I don't like driving it. But if you hire a worker, it's not so bad. That doesn't have enough. Neither does that. No. No. This would have enough, but it's too expensive. All these would have enough, but they're too expensive. Yep. New Holland, not enough. Yeah. Not enough. Yeah. So I think that's what we'll do. Almost ready. So this is how fast the eggs really catch up. It's ridiculous. Like you go and look at something for a bit, you come back, there's a ton of eggs ready for you again. So at the start of this episode, we started with 1,600 eggs, and we sold all those, and now we're up to 259 already. Just to give you an idea. What I can do actually is prepare this tractor for the grass. So gonna drop off the front weight. So this is a front mower, so I could technically buy the back mowers for it. But that's another, I think, 30 or 40,000. Considering how big our field is, I don't think it's actually worth it. Let's just come around, attach the PTO. Does it actually fit in there? Yeah, I guess it does. So even though this isn't a very pretty looking mod, it's a functional mod, which is good. Alright, so for this one, you gotta lower it first and you gotta turn it on. And I think this is this, yeah, it looks like it's the right course already. I already generated a course. It's gonna slow him down a little bit because that's a little fast. 10 kilometers an hour. Aha! Our oats appear to be ready. Oops. Alright, so now it's the moment of truth. Let's start this up. I have a bad feeling that's not going to work, but let's find out. Hey! It works, but something is not right. Let's just say that, because that did not work. It worked, kind of. So I think I need to adjust the cutter, probably. I'm just going to save the game right here, just in case. And let's see what happens. Hire a worker. And it's no, it's not working. Wonder why it's not working. So it picked it up, which is kind of interesting. It did one little cut, the top over here, right there I think it was. Then it stopped. So I think it's to do with the cutter itself. So I'll have to look into that. Which is a bit annoying. But that's the way it goes. I wonder why. It's weird. Yeah, so it kind of works and kind of... Oof. I wonder why that's being all funky like that. So it cut a little bit there. But she's definitely not working out the way she's supposed to. That's for sure. I don't know why. I don't know enough about modding, so my attempt was apparently unsuccessful. It works, but she's bugging out like crazy. Which is not good. So it's funny because it kind of works and it kind of doesn't work, and I don't know why. Just gonna turn it off for now. And what we'll do is we will gather the grass here, and then we'll call it an episode. Because I have oats ready to be harvested, and I can't harvest them with that harvester. Or apparently it's not working the way it's supposed to, at least. Which is kind of a pain. So it kind of works and kind of doesn't work. So I'm not sure what to do about that. Yeah. Okay, so let's pick up this grass right here. And I don't know what it's doing now. What are you doing? I'll just do it manually. Probably just as fast anyways. And then I can set to cruise control number 2. There we go. You don't need course play for this. Yeah, I wonder why that is. It just bugs out like crazy when you go to harvest it, so don't know what it is. If you do know, let me know. Just because it's the only reason I did it is because I don't want to use the in-game ones. So that's the main reason why, basically. Maybe it works in some of the other crops, I don't know. I'd have to check it out. But it definitely doesn't work on oats properly. It definitely bugs out. Which is not cool. So this grass will give us some more grass. They'll give us some good feed for our sheep, which seem to be running low anyway, so this is a good time to be harvesting it. Which is good. And our chickens need some more wheat. So what I'll have to do is I'll just keep going straight. I'll have to get some more wheat going for those chickens so they can be super efficient and produce lots of eggs. Because they do add up over time. Doesn't seem like much initially, but when you add over time, it does a pretty darn good job. Alright, there we go. One thing I did notice is that I feel like I don't collect a lot of grass, but I'm only doing one swath. I'm not windrowing them. That's probably part of the reason why as well. And the reason I'm not windrowing them is because it's probably just as fast to do it this way. I need a big windrower for it to be efficient. I mean, that's something I should buy because I have a small one at the moment. But like I said, I should probably pay off the debt or the loan we got, because being in debt to the bank is not fun. Alright, gonna go down this line right here. And then I'll come back on the outside line. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that harvester, because it actually did work and then stopped working. So I'm not sure. I think it's to do with the cutter, maybe. Probably didn't do something I'm supposed to. Just usually the way it works for those types of things. So I'll have to look into that. I suppose I could use one of the cutters from in-game, because they've all been adjusted. I'll test that off screen to see if that works or not. Because that would be interesting if I could use one of the in-game cutters with that class combine, I guess. Might work, you never know. So, do a little UE. Oh, don't run into him there. Wheels are spinning. There we go. But, so I did this a few times off camera. Mainly because I was trying to make enough money so I could buy the combine harvester. And now that I've bought it, it works for the standard fruits and kinda works for the other ones. Not so much apparently, so something to look into. It's funny, this field gives me about 12, no, it's like 15,000. 15,000 grass. Apparently just missed the whole windrow there. Yeah, so it gives us about 15,000 grass, which is okay, I guess. Enough for our sheep. And a little bit left over for our cows. So that's good. But eventually I'll probably need to acquire another field just for grass again, or hay. Because I'll probably have to pick up some more sheep. I think I might go a bit heavier in the sheep. I haven't decided yet. The whole dealing with the pallets is a bit annoying, but with the bobcat, it's not terrible, I guess. Could be a lot worse, I suppose. Like, I did have a couple pallets that decided to go all over the place, you know, flying and all that kind of jazz. But I think it was only one particular one that had that problem. All the other ones were pretty much okay, actually. One bad apple, I suppose. So, you know what? I think I'm gonna finish this rest off screen, and we'll call it an episode for now. It's been a long episode, I think, already. So I will see you guys later. Hopefully, I'll have that combine fixed up for next time, and I'll see you on the next. See you in the next episode. My name's Ian Robson, and this has been Let's Play Farming Simulator 2013, episode number 17, I think. Talk to you guys soon.